Sawana, you creative visionary. Welcome to Financially Empowered. Thank you so much for joining me on these videos. Please make sure that you like and subscribe and share these videos. I think it's really important that we share what is nourishing us from within. So it is my intention that these videos are nourishing you from within and helping you understand your own story with money and your own journey with money. So in the past few videos, you can watch them here. I have put the playlist here. We have been exploring this idea of money from the masculine. I shared my journey of money with my dad, whom I wrote my book, Financially Empowered, with. And then I had to go on a journey to really explore what I believed about money. Because yes, we can have this idea from our parents, which is, I think, so important to speak to your parents, speak to your grandparents if they're still alive, speak to your aunts, speak to your uncles, speak to the elders in your family about money if they are still alive. And if you do not have parents that you can speak to about this money idea, honestly, you can call in your ancestry or just look at your life and say, how do I relate to money? And that means a part of me is relating the way my mother or my father related to money, because none of us here on planet Earth have come through a stalk. Yes, now they're having, experimenting with test tube babies. But up until now, not sorry, but nobody comes to Earth on a stalk. We all come through a womb. So we are all experiencing this idea of money, this energy of money, through the way our mother related to it and our father related to it. And our father related to the idea of money. Number one, you have never had a mother, nor have you ever had a father here on planet Earth. But Tembi, you just said that, no, I need to go and speak to my parents about money or my aunties about money. Truth is, fact, you have parents that you incarnated onto this planet through, so that you can go through the school of life and learn how to embody your sovereignty as a spiritual being having a spiritual experience in a human body. We all forget this when we come to planet Earth. We come through our mother's womb and she is in pain. And when you come out of the womb, they bam, smack you, breathe. And then you start crying. Wah! So pain. And then they take you and they put you on your mother's breast, and then your mother feeds you. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. Or if your mother did not breastfeed you, she still put you here and gave you a bottle. So it's straight from the creator, which God is not a white man sitting up in the sky with a beard, Father Christmas giving you gifts and punishing, and you create your own karma here on planet Earth and you get to learn your karmic lessons. So God is energy. So you are an energetic being, spiritual being having a spiritual experience in a human body. And you chose the parents to come through in this life experience so that you can experience what you need to experience, learn what you need to learn, wake up to whom you truly are, and then start living this journey of sovereignty. With that being said, money is a very, very important part of this life experience here on planet Earth. It is a very important part. You cannot live without, if you live as a nun, if you live as a monk, you can live in a monastery, but you still kind of need money for toiletries. You still need money for a toothbrush. Well, they give you all of this stuff sometimes, depending on the monastery you're at. They still give you this stuff. But you still need money. You still need money to live. So until we all come to this idea of, I've got to heal my money story. I've got to look at my money story. I've got to look at how I relate to this idea of money. we are all going to be in hell, which, I mean, consciousness is already in hell, humanity is already in hell, and we're just not wanting to accept that, we're in hell. So when I started this journey, I left America and I wanted to embody this energy of Osset, the Kamaic way, Osset. I've been doing a lot of work with Sekhmet in the desert and Osset. And while I was going through that learning experience, Osset initiated me into taking the journey into the jungle, nature, because I needed to truly learn, embody, align with the laws of nature. We do not live on Mars. If you're watching this, you're not living on Mars. You live here, right on planet Earth. So the laws of the land that you live on, the laws of the land that you live on. Yes, we have man-made laws, but we have spiritual laws. We have scientific laws that are immutable and are no respecter of human. So Osset asks me, she's like, girl, you need to go out there into the jungle and you need to learn how to embody this energy. You need to learn how Mother Earth works. In the Kamaic way, they do not call it Mother Earth. They call it Gap. Stay with me. Stay with me. Let's have a high-level conversation. Do not check out. Stay with me. So I go into the jungle and I learn by observing trees, observing nature, how nature renews itself, how nature keeps producing over and over and over and over again so that we here on planet Earth can eat. I said, This is quite interesting. A coconut tree will keep producing coconuts whether human beings can afford to buy coconuts or not. So whether there is a recession or no recession, the coconut tree is going to keep producing coconuts, whether we as human beings can afford to buy them or not. So when you align with this law of renewal, align with the laws of nature, abundance, we cannot count the grains of sand at the beach. If you can count the grains of sand at the beach, you're a rock star. Because I sat at the beach for a while and started trying to count those little grains of sand, and I could not count those grains of sand, meaning there is a law of abundance whether we like it or not. You can choose to align with this law or you choose to not align with this law, and either way, life does not care. God does not care. Science does not care. Energy does not care. I said, okay, Tembi, you gotta have to learn these lessons, embody this energy, and align with it fully. Because truth is, I have never had a mother nor a father here on planet Earth. Fact is, I was born into a family that I chose so that I could learn the lessons that I needed to learn at the school of life. But ultimately, God is my mother. God is my father. My ancestry is God consciousness. Why are you telling me this? I am confused right now. What is this got to do with money? I'm sorry, but like, what? Yes. We are going into, actually, it has begun, the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul for humanity. It doesn't matter whether you're in America, whether you're in South Africa, whether you're in Nigeria, whether you're in the UK, whether you are in Asia. We are in the midst of the dark night of the soul, meaning every single human here on planet Earth, whether you have a lot of money or you don't have a lot of money, you are going to have to learn how to turn this Maslow's hierarchy of needs upside down. Yes. For the longest period of time, Maslow's hierarchy of needs has said you need physiological needs met, you need your safety needs met, you need your loving and belonging needs met, you need your self-esteem needs met, and then you can self-actualize. Oh, we need to turn this upside down. So 3 years ago, I chose to do this by going into the jungle and saying, what is truth? Yes, there are facts, but what is truth? The coconut tree will produce coconuts whether human beings can afford to buy those coconuts or not. So this idea of recession, this idea of lack is a lie. It is a lie. But if I don't have money to buy coconuts, that means I still cannot have coconuts. Well, yes, that's a fact. But truth is truth at the highest level of God consciousness, at the highest levels of science, nature. You can never be broke, and you can choose to experience the recession. And it's all here. And it's all here. Or you can choose to opt out of talking about the recession and programming your neurosynapses into constantly focusing on the doom and gloom so that you can then experience it. Or you can opt out of this and say, okay, yes, it is a fact that a recession is here. It is a fact that 10 million people are losing their homes in the US. It is a fact that there are a lot of people that are in poverty and doing this and this problem and that problem. It's a fact of life. But I choose not to engage in those facts. I choose to live in truth. Truth is, there has never been a cosmic recession.